I'm not mad, I'm not mad, I'm not mad. That is quite the song.
Are you still not mad?
I'm actually not mad. I wasn't not mad when I wrote that, which was kind of like the irony of it. It's like, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad anymore. I just hope that you...
I wouldn't even write a song about it. That's how not mad I am.
No, I'm so not mad that I hope that like you have bodily injury and your life is incredibly inconvenient all the time for the rest of forever. Now I'm like actually not mad. Now I'm like, damn, that song hits. It's like a really good song. You know what I mean? But is it coming from both mics? Oh God, I'm so bad at this, man. I'm so technologically... One, two. I can't do that because John needs to check 1, 2. Well, now it's coming through my phone, but I gotta get John's mic. Or possible too, because you can hear John in this mic. No, you can't hear him, can you?
Maybe try.
You could.
Yeah, sorry guys, some technical difficulties.
Project. Sit next to you.
You have a pretty deep voice. I'm not gonna lie.
Like logging out.
Got me in trouble in school.
Well, every time I do that, it shuts my mic off. That's why I'm not doing it anymore. But they can still hear me right now, though. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm with you guys. I'm just trying to. Yeah. There's no way for me to log out without ending the show. So I don't know what to do. I know, but when I closed out of it last time, it shut my mic off. So
we might just go through this then.
You want me to do it through this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
See? Yeah, as long as this ring is going, then we're good.
No, I see that. I can see that for sure. It's going to be complicated because we have 2 people. Wow. Of course, this would happen on the day where I try to bring John on. There's so much to talk about. I know. This is so bad. You guys.
I can talk. Into the mic or into the phone?
Yeah, because it's coming from the phone, yeah. Everybody's getting a very like voyeuristic behind the scenes look at how things happen right now. It's pretty incredible. All right, I mean, I guess we can... I'm just going to put the phone here and we're going to do this.
It's one of the behind the scenes thing that told me.
All right. Well, let's take the headphones off and we're going to do this old school campfire style. Just chilling around my phone like we're on a gigantic group FaceTime with no FaceTime audio with everybody.
The only thing I would say is log out and then set it to do this again.
Well, and then I have to start the show over, and that seems like we have to load all the songs back in, and like I can't log out without ending the show. It doesn't even give me the option to like do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's just keep the show must go on, right, guys? The show must go on.
This is real rock and roll.
It must go on. I feel like I had more to say about I'm Not Mad, but then I just got super distracted by all that stuff that just happened.
It's a big tune. I was looking for a voice memo for it, but of course I don't have that because while you're writing the song in your own head, I'm like playing with Jagger, and then I come back in, you just record the entire song at once.
Yeah, I know. When we were playing that, we were talking about those ad libs that I was like obsessed with. The I'm hoping, and then I read you the poem. Yeah, no, they're not gonna be able to hear it through this, but John's got like a really long voicemail of me reading the poem, which you guys know ended up in "I Would Leave Me If I Could," which was the original poem that I wrote that ended up becoming this song, which is really cool. But what was I going to say? So I'm reading the chat right now. I'm just trying to see what everybody's saying. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Someone took a screen recording of our technical difficulties. Oh no,
that's the good stuff.
You guys are always trying to get me. You're trying to bust me. Do you want to talk about KB?
Who?
KB.
I'll show you.
Not Kobe Bryant. Killing Boys.
Got it.
Yeah. I'm trying to... Okay, I have an amazing text message, actually, that I sent you about this one.
Really?
And from me, it's like, you sent me like a updated version of the demo. And I was like, yeah, keep it like that. We'll do pizzicato on top. And then I need an 808 or an atonal low-end element. And I read that text, and I was like, who do I think I am?
Atonal
An
low
atonal low M down. Like, who the heck do I think I am? But you snapped on everything.
Oh,
like that song Now Live has like snuck its way into every set, which is like also a really fun thing for like a non-single song, especially when I have so many albums that I still like. I'm like staying on stage for longer time than I need to because I want to play that song. Like, you know what I mean?
That's good.
Like I like got paid like 45 minutes ago and I just want to stay out there and like keep doing stuff for everybody until the cops drag me off. Which is why.
Well, that was a fun one because I think you had just basically sent me the vocal and nothing else.
Well, the vocal, what's really interesting about it is the vocal, the lyrics are mine, but the original vocal melody actually came from Nate from Fun.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and he's like a super, super, super high voice, like even higher than mine. So like that original vocal of his is it's him doing like the just the chorus actually. I think I ended up rewriting all the verse melodies, but the chorus is like the it's like super. And I remember hearing it and being like, these are very cool melodies. I could never sing this in like a million years.
Really?
You know what I mean? And I figured it out. And now I do it live, which is cool because I guess that means that I've got it. But yeah, I sang that vocal and I was like, can you help me make this sound spooky? And that was the start of our spooky journey.
Yeah, yeah.
Because then I feel like
the spooky arc is one of my favorites.
We had a very spooky arc. And, you know, we put out, not to like go off topic for a second, but we put out the demos, some of the demos obviously from Love and Power. And we put out the Lilith demo, right? We put out the Lilith demo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I know there's like 10 I wanted to put out. We can only put out a few. But the Lilith demo is when we reached like peak spooky.
Yeah.
You remember this called Galaxy Beat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that because then someone's gonna go like.
What? No, that's good. Try and hack.
No, someone's gonna try to hack you and find the original.
We'll leave a secret surprise in there somewhere.
With that noise in Lilith, that like, what was that? It was something rolling around in your guitar.
Yeah, no, that's like I was shaking my guitar and it had a pick inside of it, so the pick itself is clashing, kind of rubbing up against the mic.
I was like, oh, that sounds like bones.
Yeah.
I was like, it sounds like bones.
Anything bodily.
That made me so excited. I was like, oh, this is bones. Someone said spider legs. Well, it is kind of like that.
Being creeped out, I think, is underrated.
Yeah. No, for sure.
I mean? I'm talking good scary movies. I'm talking like, I think a lot of times when I'm doing the stuff for you, I put like the microphone inside of the guitar.
Always. You've done that in the piano too.
Yeah. Like, well, I'll get these tiny microphones and put them inside the instrument, and then you put on the headphones, and you feel like you're in that shit.
That was actually something with Killing Boys. Now that I think of, I said to you, I was like, give me percussion that's not made of percussion.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? Where I was like, I don't want traditional drum tones. I want like, which actually brings me to like another super funny story, which is one time I sent John a video of me talking to him about a record, and in the video I'm making tacos and I'm like banging the spatula on the side of the pan, and within like 2 hours this man sends me back a beat where like it's entirely built of the sound of me making tacos.
Yeah, well, you were going crazy with that spatula.
I feel like we need to finish that song and do something with it because it's actually one of my favorite tracks ever. Yeah, for sure.
What are you doing later?
We can do it tonight. You want to do Taco Beat tonight?
Fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Taco Beat. Everyone's going nuts about 1121, by the way, because your demo of that, by the way, is iconic. Oh,
that's a great fucking song.
If there wasn't Manic Anniversary, I would pivot and I would play that right now because it's just so good. And I play your version live.
Really? Yeah.
Because I'm so attached to it.
You're gonna see that show.
Yeah.
There was one other like recording moment that I remember that didn't make it onto Love and Power, but do you remember the subway that I recorded, the subway journey I recorded? I don't know how much you want to talk.
With the field mic?
But yeah. That was fun.
That's it. Is that the intro to Bells?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was the intro to Bells. Yeah. And that was crazy. I feel like that'll come out one day. They'll hear that for sure. But what was I gonna say? We just gotta get back on task. This is the anniversary.
We have a habit of doing that.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys, this is Killing Boys.